Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Shermaine, aka Terry McGinnis. I'm coming at you with 5 important Titanfall tips. Let me get this out of the way real quick. To be honest, I really hate tip videos because they're extremely subjective. And what may work for somebody probably won't work for another person. And same thing that goes for use this class and da-da-da-da. I hate that. No one should ever tell you how to play. But these are very general tips that I feel like people can really benefit from. So let's go ahead and get started with big bad number 5. And that's play the tutorial. As simple as that sounds, you'd be surprised a lot of people just jump into this game, play it like previous FPSs that they played before, and along to go with play with the tutorial is take the fundamentals from all the FPSs you've played, but come into this game with a new mindset. Like, yeah, I know how to shoot, I know I need to get behind this, I know I need to have good cover, not be in the middle of the map, but now let me apply the concepts that Titanfall brings and put them in my game, and that'll make you a good player. You know what I'm saying? There's tons and tons of videos on YouTube talking about the most basic shit in this game that's already common knowledge, and honestly all you have to do is play the tutorial, master the fundamentals on the tutorial, and then all it comes down to now is map knowledge and just, you know what I'm saying, how good you are. When you play the tutorial, you're gonna know what to do. It's gonna explain different situations and how you can use certain abilities to benefit you. You're gonna learn how to wall run. You're gonna learn what works for your Titan, what the shield ability is, all that good stuff. And you'd be surprised, a lot of people don't do it. They just go right into the game and think it's nothing, and they die. And I have people seriously that shoot me with a carbine while I'm in my Titan, and I just run over there and punch them in the face and they explode. A lot of people play this game like it's Call of Duty or something like that. Do not do that. Play the tutorial. It's going to help you. And honestly, I honestly didn't do it at first because my buddy had to leave for his hometown, which is 3 hours away from his college. I was like, dude, I got to jump on. And all I learned how to do was wall run. And for a while, I kept getting killed in my Titan because I was just disembarking. I didn't know how to eject the right way. As funny as that sounds, that's true. And then once I finally played the tutorial, I got everything down and I started making improvements. And then now, I'm pretty groomed and a pretty good player. So moving on to the next tip, and that's play the objective and communicate. Now, for as far as communication goes, if you don't have a team, that kind of sucks. Try to make some friends to play this game with, because it's always better to play this game with friends than to play this game with randoms. And you're gonna have a lot more fun. And if you're calling out to each other, hey man, there's a guy on your back, let me shoot him off, or hey, me and homeboy, we're going to see where y'all going, stuff like that, you'll most likely end up having a better chance to win the game, and you'll have a lot more fun. Now, going right along with that is play the objective, whether that be an attrition or hardpoint domination. Obviously, hardpoint domination, trying to capture and defend the terminals. Just don't camp, because nobody likes a camper. But move around from terminal to terminal. You capture one, you see they're going for another one, just rush over there, man. But proceed intelligently to put yourself at an advantage for when you come in contact with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And just constantly go attacking and defending, and you'll have a lot of fun, you'll score a lot of points, and most likely you'll be in a good position to win. In addition, when we talk about attrition, a lot of people think, yeah, it's team deathmatch. Yeah, it pretty much is team deathmatch, but the objective is not just to kill pilots, it's to kill everything. And there's still a lot of people that only have 3, 4, 5, 6 minion kills. And yes, minion kills are really not worth a whole lot of points, but one arc grenade can take out as much as 8 minion kills, and that's twice as much as a pilot kill. Kill everything. Do not go past the minions like there's some shadow. Kill them. It takes 2 bullets out of a 30-round magazine. Come on, that's not much, and you get like a shitload of ammo in this game, so it's not a problem. Kill everything. Okay, next tip is the higher the better, and I'm not talking about 420, baby. You know, I live in Austin. What? Get to high ground. That's military 101. High ground is your friend in this game. Trust me, it's much more difficult to shoot upward at a guy that's on a roof who could possibly have a head glitch because of the ledge than it is to shoot downward at somebody. When you're on high ground and you're on these buildings and these rooftops, it allows you to survey the field and determine your next move. In addition to doing that, it also provides long lines of sight in this game, and especially since these guns don't have a whole lot of recoil, they're like lasers, you can shoot people and kill them from a very far distance and have a decent amount of accuracy while doing so. Get to high motherfucking ground. Get on the rooftops. Bob and weave in and out of buildings to get to the rooftops. Do not stay on the ground. Do not go street level. Only go there if you absolutely have to. If you're gonna go on street level, get as in a building as fast as possible. You do not want to be on the ground. People are gonna pick you off from inside of windows and on top of buildings, and Titans are just gonna stomp on you. They're gonna stomp on you. They're gonna kill you. You're not gonna have no chance. Get to high grounds. A lot of people are gonna be there. A lot of people are gonna be moving around. It's gonna help you out a lot more than you think. Don't stay on the ground. Don't play it like Call of Duty. Get to high ground. Now, next tip is to use your resources wisely, and like I've said before, move. Do not sit in one general area. Move around. Move around. You're not gonna play Titanfall the right way if you're just sitting and waiting behind cover, because somebody's gonna probably come right behind you and snap your neck. That's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But man, move around. This game promotes proactivity. This game promotes activity in general. It's so fast-paced and it's chaotic, and that's what people have been wanting for the longest time. They want that Twitch feeling. You know what I'm saying? And if you move around, if you're going from building to building on rooftop, you're gonna run into a lot of enemies. You're gonna run into a lot of minions and a lot of Titans, and that gives you a chance to get a lot of kills. And yeah, you might get killed a lot, but at least you know it's getting you excited. It's getting that adrenaline rush, your endorphins going, and that's what's gonna make the game fun for you if you move around and you're trying to find the action. You're trying to get a kill instead of just sitting and waiting and da-da-da-da. That shit's boring. Nobody wants to do that. Hell no, nobody wants to do that. Move around. I promise you're going to have so much more fun if you move around than sit in one general area. Now, moving on, along with this tip is to use your resources wisely. And when I talk about resources, I mean your cloak, your grenades, salvo rockets, vortex shield, your stim ability, your burn cards, and your Titan. Use those all to your advantage. You got to use them in a practical and intelligent way. So, let's say if you have to run into the middle of the open and there's really nothing you can wall run on, bam, hit the cloak, man. It's a lot easier to tell somebody to look at a guy who's in rusty ass armor, the militia, or really bright white armor, the IMC. That's a lot easier to spot than a silhouette, basically. You know, an outline of somebody running. It's so much easier to pick them off. With in cloak, at least, you know, you're you're hiding yourself at least, and you're trying to put yourself at an advantage, and it's gonna help you out. I mean, at least it makes it a little bit more difficult to shoot you than just running with nothing. In addition, say for instance you're getting shot at and you really have no idea where you're getting shot at from, bam, hit that fucking stim button. Hit that stim ability and run into the nearest building to get behind cover. You're going to regenerate your health faster and you're going to move faster. Things like that, you have to apply them in a practical manner. Same thing with your grenades. Don't random grenade in this game. No way. It's dumb. The frag grenades are strong. The arc grenades, you throw 2 of them, they explode very quickly. 2 of them will kill a pilot. You just need 1 arc grenade to kill a minion. And if you throw them in a group, that's time off of your build time. That's time off of, you know, if you're out of your Titan and you still have it, that's time off your core ability, and that's more points for you, and you're going to help your team out. Like, again, in addition, like salvo rockets, don't just go and just use them all wild and crazy like use them against a Titan that doesn't know you're there. Use them against a horde of minions and you'll score some points and some time reduction out of your core ability. Use them against a pilot that's running that you need to reload on. They'll kill them pretty quickly. Vortex shield, same thing, man. A lot of fights people have vortex shields and they're gonna wait for you to throw yours out, so that way you catch, you know, you're throwing it back like it's hot potato, and at the end of the fight, one of you is not gonna have the vortex shield ability because you're gonna run out and you're gonna have to try your best to dodge all those ballistics caught. Use that in a way that will put you in that favorable position. In terms of burn cards, you kind of you don't really have to be too wise with them, just because you get so many, but I still would recommend you finding the ones that really help you out the most and using them depending on your game type. Say for instance, last Titan Standing, you got a bunch of amped anti-Titan weapons, put them on there. If you don't get killed while you're in your Titan and you're still running around, you can really help your team out still by dishing out damage with those specialized weapons against those Titans. It's going to help you out, it's going to help your team out. The last tip I have is probably the most important, it's also the most basic, and that's just to have fun. Video games are an escapism. They're a way to get out of your daily struggles and whatnot. And if you're not having fun, then why the fuck are you playing? You know what I'm saying? Have fun, play with your friends, and just have a good time overall. That's the whole point. of video games. And if you're not having a good time, then it's like, why are you playing in the first place? This game is very fun. I find myself frustrated very rarely, but man, it's just like when you play with your friends and you're having a good time, you really don't care too much if you win or lose. So those are the 5 tips that I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. And the beta is going to end soon, so it sucks. We won't have any more Titanfall gameplay to show, but if you stick with me, I'd appreciate that. Thanks for watching.